game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does. And the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Kevin Love out there with Freak. And it's Irving at the point guard position. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
On the clock, here's Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Here's Morris following the basket by Freak.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Irving kicks to LeBron. Now the dish to Freak. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff Hornacek. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Freak after T.J. Warren's miss. Freak with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Freak's got 9.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Irving against Bledsoe. Chandler down low. He dishes it to Warren. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. The pass to Bledsoe. Here's the teardrop. Here's Chandler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one. LeBron dishes to Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Chandler with the screen on Irving. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he gets it to go.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love with the screen for James. Off the pick. Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Freak. He's already up to 11 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Boozer, he's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good from Freak.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Bledsoe outside. Morris a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Pass to Warren. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Cavaliers timeout. And now, your Sun Dancers.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Morris. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. To that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
Irving passes to James. Freak with it. Morris is there. Morris with the block. And here is Warren. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
The Suns making a change here. Knight's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Here's Boozer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Suns. McLemore has come in for Booker, and it's Freak missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now, here's Knight. Corner shot. But he gets it back. The feed to McLemore. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mills is checked in. McLemore dishes to Boozer. And McLemore kicks to Knight. Breaks a big height post and goes in. Knight's got his first points in this one. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. The screen from Thompson. Here's LeBron. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Snell kicks to Boozer. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Mozgov, he's checked in for Freak. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Smith outside. They set the pick. Passes it to LeBron. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Knight. For 3, Smith. They get it again. Thompson passes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. And it's sent back by Morris. Now, here is Knight. He's tightly guarded. In the corner, Snell with it. Morris outside. Lock at 6. Here's Boozer. Mozgov grabs the board.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's James. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. Thompson misses.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Screen by Boozer. Knight into the lane. And the wide open shot for Morris. And he gets it to go from the corner. Morris has got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
LeBron right side. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. The Suns trailing. Knight with it. Now Smith defending. Knight against Smith. It's Knight with the drive. Again, the miss by Knight.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Mills for 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, leading by a point. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler's long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
We've got Chandler. Warren is out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with 45 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Shumpert following the basket by T.J. Warren. Love with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Kevin Love.
Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Feeds to McLemore. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. That's good. Chandler's got 6.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Cavaliers, number 1.
defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Shumpert with it, defended by Booker. And it's Shumpert penetrating. The teardrop falls in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in blocks, 3rd in fast break points, and it was really a successful year for them on the offensive glass. I mean, by the time everything was said and done, they were top 5 in second chance points.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
Now here's Freak. He's got 13. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Freak. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Suns leading. Here is Bledsoe. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers. To the paint, Chandler dishes to Warren. No problems knocking that one down. Warren's got 6.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Smith kicks to Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got his first basket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
At the line. Kicks it to Booker. Bledsoe left side. Over Irving. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So dishes it to Freak. Right block shot and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Freak's got 15. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Bledsoe passes to Warren, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for McLemore. Knight comes in for Booker, and Donald Sloan subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now, here is Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Clock at 4, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Knight. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Boozer comes in for Chandler, and Tony Snell subbed in for Warren. Now here's Irving. The drive by...
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And so here's Phoenix following the score by Cleveland. Here's Mills. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Knight. He feeds it to Boozer. And the shot falls short this time. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-5 run. And a wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound, Thompson. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Knight on the wing. The kick out to Boozer. Baseline try. And it's Boozer again missing. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Irving. The dish to Freak. Gets that one through the hole. Make them now 7 of 13 in this game.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Here's Boozer. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. 1:05 left in the first half. Knight dishes to Morris. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Irving. Here's Morris. And finally they hit one. Morris has got 8 points. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point lead. They set the pick. Irving kicks to Freak. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here is Irving. Out left to the wing. Mill. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now, here's James. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we conclude the...
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be... I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Hopefully, we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Freak in at the center. Good substitution here for Phoenix. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Chandler. Tony Snell comes in for Markieff Morris. McLemore's checked in for Booker. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Freak checked in for Masha. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for James. That's Mills in for Iman Shumpert. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Irving. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Irving passes to Freak. No luck. Suns trail by 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. No contact on the shot.
And looking here at some numbers for Smith. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle. Does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Now here's Freak. He's got 22, and he gets it to go.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Knight. 7 points in the game. McLemore dishes to Knight. Screen by Boozer. Knight kicks to Boozer. And Irving pulls it down.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
So for the Suns, Markieff Morris is checked in for Boozer. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Ben McLemore. And Cleveland also making a change. James is checked in. Here's Knight. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Here's Snell. 6 on the shot clock. Warren sets the pick for Knight. Buries it from 3-point range. Knight's got 10.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. LeBron passes to Freak. Misses the 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
James against Knight. And he uses the glass on the lane. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's James. Bledsoe and out of the backcourt. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Booker in at the 3 slot.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Not as good, and the Cavaliers will cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morris.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Out to the right wing. And Booker kicks to Knight. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Chandler, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Morris against Love. Morris kicks to Booker. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And the shot is long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Shot dishes to Freak. Connects from three-point range. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
He didn't have a single three-pointer in the first, but here he is knocking them down. Timeout. Start it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And McLemore, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. Here's Morris. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
On the wing, Irving. Misfires after coming off the pick.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Bledsoe kicks to McLemore. And here's Morris for three. And the Suns miss again. Cleveland leading by 9.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
LeBron outside. Here's Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe right side to end the drought. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Kept alive. James off target at the rim. Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. He kicks to Morris. Cavaliers with the rebound. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Got it. Get the ball inside. Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Bledsoe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 15 points for Markieff Morris. Cleveland leading by 6. LeBron passes to Freak. And Morris comes over to help. It's stolen by McLemore. And stolen by Freak. Now the pass to Love. And the shot is good.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that miss.
Now Bledsoe to the paint. Here's Morris. It's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Chandler. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really looking like a good old old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Suns trail by 10. Up top, Bledsoe, covered by Irving, and it's caught. But they recover it. Pass to Booker. To the wing right side. And deep, McLemore. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Freak with it. Chandler on him. James kicks to Irving. And there's the feed to Freak. It's tipped and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ahead. And the foul called on Freak.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in. Cavaliers on D. It's a 10-point game. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. You know what? Some solid D from Freak.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Chandler a screen. Bledsoe passes to Booker. In the corner, it's Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got it back down to single digits for Phoenix.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Freak. Knocked loose. Booker with it. Passes to Bledsoe. And here's Booker. Bledsoe left side. Score of the basket is fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Freak. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Freak's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Phoenix making some changes. Boozer, he's checked in for Chandler. Tony Snell comes in for Morris. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Booker. And the Cavaliers will go with the different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Freak. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
The line for your Suns, Carlos Boozer. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Phoenix making some changes. Markieff Morris comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Booker in for Donald Sloan. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Freak's checked in for Varejao. Love comes in for Mozgov. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And he is unable to get the second one.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Here's Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Suns, Tyson Chandler.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Suns foul, Eric Bledsoe. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Kevin Porter. That's his first personal foul.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
To the wing on the left, and here's Morris for 3. No luck. James with some nice D. Here's Freak. He parries it.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.